been shopping and I really don't like this Huxley wing. I got it in a deal, so buying this made everything else a bit cheaper. I don't like it, so if you want this, let me know, because it ain't me. Now, I didn't just buy a spoiler, I bought lots of stuff. New bumper. You're thinking, why have you bought a new bumper? This is an early bumper, so this is, I don't know. I don't actually know how early it is, but it's different to the one that's on here. The grills are all different, much better looking in my opinion, and a lot of other people's opinion. But I didn't even mean to buy this. I went to buy all of this stuff, and this was there, and I paid a $5 for it, and it's going to look good. So that's going to get painted and go on the car. Obviously, manual swap. I drove 600 miles yesterday, not just to get this. I went to go see my mates as well, but see, we got a box, prop, clutch and flywheel. I will be getting a new flywheel, pedal box, booster, starter, the gearbox mounting point. I have the flywheel bolts. I don't actually have the bell housing bolts, but I shouldn't need them. And then accumulated 3 shifters, and I think I'll use this one. So that's good. Service, fuel filter, oil, good. And then, this is all the good stuff that I liked. So, these rear hubs here, they've basically been rolled around the workshop. Someone's put all the money and effort into them. Look. Brand new discs. They've literally been rolled around the workshop. And they've got new bearings as well. So yeah, these hubs are full IRP. Like, these have never been on the road. They've literally been walked, like pushed around the workshop in. So these two fully adjustable. The braided brake lines, the bushes in the hubs have been done, and on the bottom. Again, there's decent handbrake cables there. These bushes have also been done by IRP. Well, not by RP, but the bushes are. So all of this is like good. Obviously got the pair. I think this is like a Wizards of Lock kit. Now these are 50mm extended, polybush, lollipops. I don't know if the bearings or anything are any good on that. The discs are definitely shot. Got to change the boots on them. They're a little bit ripped where someone's removed them, but that should be good. That should be good to go onto this car. Now, a lot of people have said to me, like a couple of mates and stuff, they said, "Oh, don't bother, just go out and drive it without like this stuff on." But for me personally, I like building cars. Like, if you know me, I like building cars, and then I probably just sell them. But I do things in one go, so I'm not interested in just pulling it all apart to redo it like 2 weeks later when I've had enough. I'll just do it right the first time. Yeah, I understand that I should probably do that, but I'm not gonna. So yeah, if you look at this as well, you're thinking you'll lose the spring bucket. So I'm gonna put the AP rear coilovers here I got off Ludique. These are for a Mark III Golf. These are the rear coilovers. So these are going to go in place of where the shocks are on the rear of here. Now, obviously these E36s have very bad problems. Oh, I also got a Boss kit. That's nice. So the 36 have problems where, oh, you can't see. Basically they have problems where the rear struts will even come through the body, like they'll crack all the turrets and everything like that. Even with normal shocks and a separate spring. So when it's true coilover, you need to reinforce it. So I've ordered all the kit to reinforce the strut towers and the subframe. So yeah, subframe's coming out. Weld that all up. Just do it in one go. I like building cars, and I get enjoyment out of building cars properly the first time. I don't like jacking cars up after I finish them, so just do it one time, get in it. I know that I will have to jack it up again. It's not like I'm eliminating the factor of that, but I just like building cars, and in my opinion, you're entitled to your own opinion, this is the way forward. First time, just do it once and do it right. Also, all this rear end should hopefully eliminate like dry shafts snapping. I know that's a possibility, but there's going to be no flex in any of the bushes, etc. So that'll help, in my opinion. What, I don't know, I could be wrong, but that's what I think is going to happen. So yeah, all of this needs to go on and in this. And the bit I'm dreading the most is the pedal box, because that is boring. That is a horrible, horrible job, and I don't want to do it. So I'm going to crack on with that now. Great. So the first job is I'm going to take the seat out and get underneath there. If I do the hard bit first, the rest of it should be plain sailing, hopefully. There's a high possibility that's never going to go back in until I sell the car. But cheers. I'm looking for a bucket seat. If you've got one, I want a Corbo, whatever you say. Like an XL seat with the one with the hard back, like little suede, little edges on here. One of those would be great, but I can't find one at the minute. Well, not a singular one. I just want one. So if you've got one, let me know. The floor is minging, of course. And then what you want to do is basically take all of this shit off and get underneath. Not quite sure why I'm doing this as a tutorial video, because I've absolutely never done this. But you're going to want to take this one, there's another two on top, there is a bolt there, and potentially one up there. Don't know, undo the plug. Hopefully all of this comes out in one piece and everyone's happy. So do that. Now, if you're really lucky and you're a 14-year-old little girl, you could probably do this quite easy, because you'll have a lot of room. But I'm not, so this might take a while. Right, so it's been approximately 3.4 seconds and I'm bored. So we've got 1/2 inch gun, step down, 3/8 extension, step down to 1/4, 2 extensions and a 13, and hopefully that's much easier. Oh mate, wow. What a time to be alive. Look at all that time I've just saved. One-handed and everything, mate. Just so much easier. You're also going to want to undo this clip right here that holds the brake pin thing in. Piece of shit. You also have to take all this plastic down, otherwise it gets in the way. As you can see, it's almost the same, just an extra pedal. So I think I've got everything. Obviously you've got this bit for the clutch. This goes to the reservoir on the master cylinder for the booster. So I don't know if there's a hole in the wall yet. I'm hoping there is. I'm not sure, but we'll soon find out. I'm gonna go try that in there now. Hopefully it's as straightforward as it seems. I thought this would be the case. So if you pull the carpet back here, there's a little bung there. I'm hoping I just poke that through. There's some sound deadening in there. Yeah, poke harder. There you go. That is the engine bay. So this can go straight through there. I wonder if there's another hole for the breather. No check. Yeah, slightly further up there's another one. So if you poke that out again. It's stuck. Yeah, you get the idea.
That's the hole, the top hole for the breather, and then down there
I don't know if this is just a car specific thing, but the brake light switch is different on this, and I think I've broken this one. The little clip there, I think I've broken it off, getting it off the other pedal, so I'm going to just snap it off this one. Oh, drop it on your face. So, it's all mounted up, clutch works, brake pedal works. I got on the wrong way around there. I did break my, the clips on the brake pedal switch, but okay, we'll try to fix that. Everything's there, and then you go under the bonnet. There's the hose, which is stuck, which I need to just put that on there, and then turn my little light on. That's on there now. You might be able to see it, but the slave is down there. I'm gonna get a new braided line for that to go over the top of here, because undoing metal lines like this, reusing those once someone's pulled them apart is just a nightmare. So just gonna get a new slave and a new line. There we go, 3 pedals. Works a treat. I'm gonna leave this off, this cover off until I put it back together, and I know it's good in case I have to take this master for the clutch pedal out or something. Now I'm gonna take this apart. I don't know how it comes apart. It's probably not the way, but yeah, I'll give it a go. When it comes to this sort of thing, I'm really just not very good, because I'm very aggressive when it comes to taking out trim. Oh! See? It worked. That's great. Oh, this really hurts my hand, actually. Someone in the comments is going to be like, oh my god, I really needed that. Oh well. There's a lot of stuff in there. Unplug these sensors. Somehow. Some 10 mils. Now what I don't know about this is how it's going to start once I've manual swapped it, but obviously it's got a park switch, so if it's not in park or neutral, then it won't start. Which I think potentially is this big yellow block. So maybe I can just put it into park, plug it in, and then just tuck it under the dash. I don't know yet. I'll figure that out when I go. There's a little circlip here. We'll just take it out with some long nose pliers. Take that little rod off. It should. Oh. I thought I could get away with that. I'm going to undo that somehow. I'm going to have to take all this off, ain't I? That there was an 18 mil. Crack that off, loosen it with your finger. Now I'm hoping I can yank this out somehow. Get that hip out of the way. Wait. Trying to get a square out of a circle hole. What an idiot. Well, I got it out. It's nice. Obviously, this here, there should be a seal on that when I put the manual swap on. It comes on one of the shifters. But yeah, I'll pull this out when I take the gearbox out and stuff. Nice. There you go. So that there is where the gearbox is. Oh, I can access the prop here quite easily. So yeah, I've got the rubber seal that goes in here actually, so that's good. Wicked. I just need to research if that plug, this yellow thing, is what's going to accept park and let the car start without being an automatic, you know what I mean? So, right, so after doing about a million hours yesterday, I'm bored and I want to go home, but I'm going to do one more thing, which is very important before I leave. Don't know how this comes undone. Fun fact, I didn't undo the battery. Ah. I feel really bad doing this, but you gotta go. I've got to borrow this. What a fantastic car this is. Gnarly shifter, gnarly wheel. This is only an MX-5 wheel. I polished the centre during lockdown, and it just makes it not look like an MX-5 gnarly. Still got that, obviously. It's just a very good looking wheel. Considering we're on the topic of manual swaps, I actually manual swapped this car last year, and it was the best thing I could ever do. For this car anyway. If I was to buy one of these cars in a manual, it would have cost me a lot more money. But manual swapping is easy, so don't worry about it. Now, I fitted one of these Boss kits before, and the splines for that are just very Chinesium. They're alright once you get them on there, but you have to smack them on there, and then it's a nightmare to get off. So put your steering wheel on there first, then line it up, and then you're going to have to hit it in. Get it lined up straight, try and push it on, get a socket, and just smack it in. Just get a hammer. Not going to work with one hand. I've proper hit it, and it's tight, so if you can, get the bolt on. You're going to have to just drag it in. Perfect. Look at that. That looks so good. Can't beat a wood nardy. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Goodbye.